Hello. I wanted to talk about the heart today. It's so incredibly important to be connected to the heart and to stay in tune with, I would say, who you really are. We use the mind incredibly often. I think we have about 60,000 thoughts a day, sometimes, if you're lucky, 45,000. And when I heard that, I thought that's incredible. It's incredible that we have so many thoughts during the whole day. And of course, there's many people of us that meditate, and then it will be less. But it's also of utter importance to connect from the head to the heart. It's been proven that so much of our center determines how we feel and how we cope with life. And if we cope from the mind, what happens is that we start to get overwhelmed, overanalyze, worry, buy into all the things that come to you during the day, opinions of people, or even what's being said on the news. So, what is really important is that we every day make a conscious decision to even once a day connect with the heart. And how do you do that? Um, it can actually be something very simple, like putting your hand on your heart and putting a big smile in there. Scientifically, it's been proven that when you put a smile into your heart, immediately your brain thinks you're happy. So even doing that, it lifts your energy straight away to a very high frequency, and it brings you to that place of joy or that chuckle within. And even waking up, when you haven't even had a thought, just put your hand in your heart and put a big smile in there. Maybe have a thought like good morning or hello, new day or welcome world or something funny, something that resonates with you. And when you go to bed, put a big smile in there as well. And just think of things that you're grateful for. Things like, things from your day, your children, your roof over your head, the food that you ate, a friend that you saw, something successful that you did for your work, something simple like the bed that you're laying into. But when you feed your heart with those gratitude thoughts, with those feelings of gratitude, what happens is that it fills your cup, it fills the joy in your heart. And when you fall asleep with that, you literally give your body that sensation of happiness, and it helps you for the next day as well, but also for your whole body. There's nothing more healing than to connect with your heart and then bring it to that level of positivism, of happiness, of high frequency, especially before you go to bed. So that's an exercise that I would highly recommend to do. And during your day, if you can, just when you think of it, connect also with your heart as if it is a part of you, as if it is a child, as if it is a being, or whether it has consciousness. Because everything in your body, every organ, every cell has consciousness. Everything in the world has consciousness. Everything has a frequency. So it's important when you do that, when you connect with your heart and you say, hey, how are you actually doing? How are you feeling? Listen. Maybe even be quiet before you let your mind answer, but just listen and feel. How do you really feel? So I often do that when I go for a walk in the morning, and I put my hand on my heart and I say, okay, heart, how are you today? And often an answer will come back. And when it's not really happy, I'm just going to ask, what do you need? What is it that you want for today? What makes you happy? And when it is happy, let it tell you why. And sometimes it helps to transform your heart in a child, and immediately it will feel that joyfulness, or that child will show you in a very easy way. So let's do that right now for just a couple of minutes. Just close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and just feel the warmth of your hand on your heart chakra, and feel your heart receiving that warmth. And then you ask your heart, what is your message for today? First message that comes up. And take in that message. Maybe it was love or joy or be or whatever the word was. Just make it a color and just run it through your body like a color. Just let that color envelop you, embrace you. And then you thank your heart and ask it a question. Any question you have, ask your heart a question of, what do you like? What is your passion? What would you like to achieve in this week, this month, or today? Ask a question now. And when you do that, you get that answer. Don't dismiss it. Bring it with you for the day. Write it down. Put a sticky note on your computer or on your wall, so that you remember and honor the answer that your heart gave you. So I will do more videos on the heart later on, but I'd love for you for today to be more conscious of your connection with your heart, and I'll explain a little bit more about how important it is and what it actually does in the body. So I'm wishing you a beautiful, heartfelt day today. Lots of love.